10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. They finally do a second and a yard. On second down, it's Coleman. And across the chalk into the...
Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And some room to work. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Man, the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. To return is Taylor. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Pushing tacklers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
But they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Now third down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it.
To show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
You can't block me. You can't.
From the gun, Flacco. And that is incomplete. Send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taylor now returning it. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung. Will go on offense. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's got
a lineman to get up to the second level.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. The Niners
matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Oh, good move at the 10. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the... Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Coleman. And he's going to take it in.
Touchmate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to take this one back to the 36 now. 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. Oh, some strong running. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerick McKinnon, 36 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique. Other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he's about to take a shot, here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Running right, this is Freeman. And he is met at the line. 3rd and just 1, it's Flacco. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got their 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the... Find you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Taking it about the 16. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had.
Drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base
down. Passing play, Flacco. And that is incomplete. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And they'll get him down as he's inside the first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to have...
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Sheds off the tackle. Oh, he sheds himself free. And across the chalk as his guys continue to pour it on.
And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work...
Run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So, and now due to apparent time constraints,
string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're late. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bootleg, Flacco. This is the tight end Fant. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's a big loss of 3. And
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be a precursor of a big second half.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. Gets around him. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. Let's go offense, ready to start their next drive. They begin the drive with Coleman. Room here to run. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
You tend to tell me that all the time, but it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
A big run there.
I got you, boy. I got you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Broken tackle. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again. As
well as anyone in how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything. But in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Flacco. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes as a gain of all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Flacco. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And last time out,
benefits from all those empty seats? You and me trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by
that is
the time we have to leave the booth.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 59 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that's complete to Sanders. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And they just keep marching.
Get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll go again with Lindsey.
That he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert.
As hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough.
Remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on. And so that's why those stronger kickers nowadays are going to pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That didn't pass the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually...
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it? It goes 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Flacco. He'll get this one to Patrick. And from the 25, they work to 10.
Pull it together.
Now Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. 10 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Once more, it's Flacco. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
To be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again.
On first down. Coleman. And an alley to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 21-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah, for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points.
Third and long for Joe Flacco. He'll find Lindsey here. And he goes nowhere.
You're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 5th game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Big run here in the 4th as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says,
"Didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking." And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays.
They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Here, now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up 3rd and long. Flacco from the gun. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To pass, Flacco. And this is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Walter.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here's Coleman. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he will get into the out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. He's onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget.
Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but so back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. For the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. Defense set to get this drive underway. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And down he goes at the 49. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Nowhere to escape it. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turn drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward, and